Hello, everybody. It's me, Travis, from the Android's Dungeon, and I wanted to at least put this game out. I played a little bit of this. It's Let It Die from Gung-Ho and Grasshopper manufacturers. And it's got Suda51's fingerprints all over it. And if, for those of you who might not know who Suda51 is, he created No More Heroes, Killer is Dead, pretty sure Killer 7. A lot of really quirky games, and yeah, he's got his fingerprints all over this. So, I like that little screen effect. Of course, this is a free-to-play game. You can probably tell. Log in every single day. Pick up your awesome gifts. It kind of turned me off almost immediately. Maybe because of the other reason I kind of soured upon this game almost immediately. It doesn't feel good to play this game. At least it doesn't feel good for me to control this game. It feels like there's something off about it, and the combat lacks a lot of depth, which is a problem, because that's what you do. Granted, there are many other mechanics in this game, which I will do my best to show that they exist, but I did not learn any. I barely learned anything from the 20 minutes that I played of this. I get the sense that maybe it's just not for me. I don't know, but I don't think a lot of people know about it, so I'm putting it out there on the internet. If you see this, decide for yourself. This is a little bit into the game. You're not going to start the game like this. There's a bit of an intro. A comical intro. This game's funny at times. Which kind of, like, that's another reason I'm just very disappointed. Transferring. This, I suppose, I think these are my former fighters. Yeah. Every time you die, they get sent to the freezer, or you have to kill the character you died at. Let's just play the video game. It's very soulsy. They make no buts about it. It's very self-referential. Jesus, can't speak. Grade 1. Oh, so I guess at the start of every character, you can select all these pre-made characters. The name's randomized. But let's just go with her. She seems alright, right? Oh, I didn't get this the second time I played. It's a good thing, though. Show a little bit of stuff that maybe I haven't seen yet. Or I guess that's just a little. I'm not sure what happened right there, but I think I spent a currency to get that new fighter? This is a very confusing game. And granted, yeah, maybe I should have maybe learned a little bit more about it, but you'll see in a few moments why maybe I didn't really bother to play more of this. This is kind of your hub. You got shopkeepers here. I don't like the sound of that. Why does he have a Hitler? You know what? Suda51? I don't think it matters. Now that I think about it. I was just watching him do that animation. So there's a lot of character in this game. I don't want to sell anything. I just wanted to show off a little bit. I think each one of these might have a neat little. Just talk to a few people, see what's going on. This is a crazy mushroom lady. She's very happy about mushrooms. Yeah, it's the power of mushrooms. Get these decals you just slap onto your body. And they give you bonuses and whatnot. That's the currency you earn from playing through. You know what? You've seen the shops. There's a lot of weird stuff. Let's get to the combat and see if you want to play this game. First, let's grab our little free-to-play box right here. How do I open this again? For fuck's sake. Come on. Oh. Is that a timer? What the fuck? What are you doing over here? Look at this crazy guy. Mingo head. Oh, you receive experience. Oh, this guy levels you up. So there are RPG elements to this. Oh! Alright, okay, alright. As you can tell, I didn't do too much to even get the level up. I swear there's a way to open this. But maybe I have to buy it. I'm actually not sure. Don't quote me on that. At the very least, this game has a lot of personality to it. And it is something that I wanted to at least show. Because it did, like, during the intro, it did make me chuckle a few times, but once we get into this combat, it's just kind of boring combat. You don't have any of the depth that I feel like you should have to keep you in. It's very boring. Which sucks, because all the other things around this game are the farthest thing from boring. Let's just run around and see if we can find some people. So the basic idea is you're running through a bunch of these areas. Kind of like just Running Man, the video game. You're trying to climb a tower. Pop this in my pocket right here with this mushroom. You pick those up, throw them at people. They restore health. They poison you. You can stomp on frogs. You eat them if you want. Why not? That's why not. You gotta read the effects. So right there, that was a poison mushroom, I suppose. I did read that, but I just wanted to do that because why not? Little chests. Like nothing is happening right now. Like I feel like I should at least be hitting some guys or. All right, I think my first enemy's in here. Now this is kind of what this comes down to. Is somebody played Dark Souls and maybe just didn't get it. I have 3-hit combos. And that is all I have. And this camera, not good. I have to keep shifting it. You can see when I roll out of the way to dodge this attack. The camera, even though it's locked on, it takes a little bit to when it comes to these type of games, you can't have that stutter. I have to see exactly what I'm doing right away. And yeah, it's a little bit of me spinning the camera around, like, get on your shit, me. But also, it doesn't help that it just drags around. I went backwards, didn't I? Ditto. Little frogs running around. So you're basically running through all these areas, picking up items that you find on your enemies and using that, like your weapons, your armor. That all gets picked up off of enemies that you beat up in these levels. This is a REM sleep. And get my REM cycle on. This game. I want it to be better. That's what it is. Oh, okay. I don't know where he decided to come from, but like, you don't want that. Like, when I switch hands, it doesn't even, like, string a combo. It's still that 3-hit combo. And when I've had other weapons, it still seems to be just, like, this little 3-hit rinky-dink combo that you get. And it's just not fun to sit there and smack guys in the face. You know, a little soldering mask. Okay, I'll just slap that on. Alright, okay, looking good. The idea of this game is really, like, I like the idea of it, but just in execution, the combat leaves a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. Oh. That's a lot of bait out the attack, then attack. Bait out another attack. Attack. I also like the stamina bar in this game. It's just your heart. If you can see that, my heart through my character's body right there. Also, there's a dropkick button if you sprint. That's pretty cool. But if that heart gets too... I'll just do it real quick. See if I can just get out of breath real quick. Oh, it takes a lot to get out of breath. But, yeah, you get the point. You slouch over real quick, and yeah. Oh, you show it down in the bottom right there, too. Alright. I don't know what is going on in this room. Oh, that's my other character. Or my old character. And she goes back to that freezer that we saw earlier, I think. And I continue to play this. I don't have, like, I wonder if there's any weapons that dropped on this guy back here, but I don't know. It's, I wish there was something else to it, but this is really all it is. Once you die, you come back, you restart, and try to get more stuff and collect stuff for those vendors. But that is... Oh, man. It's hard to continue to talk about this game when that combat is the way it is. You can dual wield. All weapons have durability on them, so they do break after a while. Another thing which kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I want to have a weapon and I want to connect with that weapon, if that makes sense. I like finding my weapon and be like, alright, this is the weapon I'm going to use. This is my weapon that I want to use. And maybe later on there's more depth to the combat, but for now it's just kind of... Man, just every weapon you get is this. You know, a little swapped afterwards, but it's a hard game. I mean, they set out, I guess, what they were trying to do. And then you go, you get your insurance lady. You know what? I will say yes. You're welcome. Because it's probably the last time I'm gonna do it. Like, this game's so charming, but it just doesn't... Something doesn't feel right about the combat. It's just not fun. I'm gonna go through this little fight one more time, see if I can beat these guys up. It's just... I'm getting the same weapon over and over again. I think it might be kind of a shame, though, because if maybe they took a little bit more time and polished up this combat and did a few other things to make it seem not so free to play, they could have made this a nice little downloadable game or something, but... I mean, you can't complain too much because it is free. You can go download this right now for free. I don't know how long it's going to stay like that. But it's just... Alright, let's just see what's behind this gate real quick, and then I'll probably wrap it up, because really the goal of this was to show people that might want to play this game that it exists and it's free. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to pick it up again. Oh, I got an iron. Oh, see, that was pretty cool. But still, that was me hitting left trigger twice, and then R trigger once. So, I like that pants putting on animation. That was pretty good. right? You don't have to do that. Drop kick! I do love that there's a drop kick button. They're dedicated drop kicks. What? It's just weird shit like that in this game. Drop kick. Let's head up this escalator and see what else this game has got in store for us, maybe, and then we'll call it. Oh, this is neat. I do remember this. It shows your progression through the level. Like where you stopped and picked stuff up. Probably where you died. Let's see if it showed where I died real quick. Okay. No, it doesn't look like it showed where I died. So that's cool, right? It gives you a little log of everything you did. There's a lot of cool ideas in this game. It just falls apart when I want to fight somebody. I can't underestimate how maybe later on in the game it'll get more elaborate. Maybe some enemies will start showing up that are a little bit more... This is just where I was. Okay, I'm starting to maybe... I went up an escalator, right? Maybe this is just me being stupid, but... No, this is a different area. It was just... room was reused, I guess. Hey, look, free to play. Alright, okay. I'm kind of liking this hammer hot iron combo I'm rocking. But I won't be able to keep it. This iron's gonna break soon. Which is, it's cool, but I get what they're getting for, or get what they were going for, but I just... Something about it. It doesn't feel particularly good to control. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it's just true. This guy's got a cone on his head. Yeah, maybe like some... and it's hard... Oh, more interesting enemies when that guy just had a cone on his head. And these enemies are interesting. They're just humanoid enemies that just... They take these hits. They're just sponges for damage. I like the look of that iron, but okay. Alright, alright. It's heavy armor. Oh, I got a bag over my head now. Buzzsaw knuckles. I had these before. These are pretty cool. For a rad, whatever that means. Again, if you want to play this game, you're all... I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's got a lot of fun stuff about it. It's just, I don't like the way it controls. I'm pretty sure there's a block button, but I haven't fucking remembered. They told me, but I did not remember. Because blocking's for suckers, that's why. Oh man, I'm getting worked. What the hell? Oh shit! It was like another me from earlier. And it appears that they still fight the enemies with you. Oh, but then I have to kill them. I'm gonna die real bad. Alright. Well, that's just about it for Let It Die. Can make her dance. Yeah. I will too. On the Android's Dungeon podcast. And other places. Goodbye, everybody.